Okay, we're clearing off more trays, which I desperately need. So, let me put my glasses over. If I don't mentally say where I'm putting my glasses, I'll never find them again. Okay, so here's the tray that I just trayed up. Move it back a little bit, move this ahead, and then continue on with what's still back here. So this is another Carolyn Pollock, Aurelius. Put that one there. I'm gonna have to be grabbing far on some of these. Okay, so these are just smaller bracelets. So you get a Figaro, Greek key. So there's a lot of chains and a lot of bracelets in here. So I'm going to put these in this tray. What's over here? This is kind of kooky, but somebody will like it for sure. Unicorn. Sterling. That's a crystal. Be careful. It's a little bit sharp, but I don't think it would cut anything. Ta-da! Okay. The things I've seen people make jewelry out of. Oh, this is, I mean, it's cute, but it doesn't have very much sterling on it. It's got sterling, closure on it. I'm going to put the, bracelets at the bottom of the tray down here. So, there's some more bracelets, of course. I don't know. I should get up. Yeah, you're like, you said you're going to get your gem tester like 1,000 times. That really looks like tanzanite, but I mean, there's 3 different kinds of stones, really, when you break it down. There's synthetic, which are colored glass. Then there's the lab, and then there's the natural, which wouldn't probably be in a bracelet like this. I'm guessing these are probably lab, which are still worth a bunch of money. When my gems come, I might go back and revisit some of these and test them. In fact, I've got some on the side that I'm going to test. Like I've got this big banger right here. I'm going to test both those gems and see, because they're Swarovski crystals, but there's just a couple over there. Just want to test them out. Though I'll probably be overwhelmed when the number of gems I have come in. So this is got a lot of patina on it for an older tennis bracelet, and then it also had this shoe attached to the clip. So I'm not really sure why that is, but it must have meant maybe it's like a wedding bracelet to somebody. Was a wedding bracelet for somebody. It's another one. I so want to test those for sapphire. Yeah, it's either sapphire or London blue topaz. I'm not sure. Only the gem tester knows. That's in the other house. I've got to go grab it and bring it over and warm it up and calibrate it. But this one, and then this one, I mean, that almost looks like amethyst to me and CZ, but only one way to really find out. Stop talking about gems. Okay, let's get that one. Let's look at this one, because this one is really cool. I love these kind of chains, these small omega chains. I also love, my favorite are snake. So you get this. I gotta remember how this comes off. It's easier than I'm making it look, for sure. Oh, I know what I have to do. I'm a dork. I'm a dork. Better take off the necklace before you try to adjust the Okay, so you get this. This is pretty cool. I like it when I just sold in a silver lot a vintage interchangeable stones ring. So this is kind of like the same. So it's marked. Where is it marked? I know it's. Let me see. I know it's marked 925 because I checked it before I put it on the bust. Up in the bail, I think. Oh, my poor eyes. Okay, well, it's 925, and then you get all these. So this stone kind of looks like it, but this is actually just got a 925 bail on it. Some nice tiger's eye. Add that to the tray. But these little stones, let's put them here for now. Oh, here's another pendant. That looks definitely like a lapis. I'll put that over here. These little guys. Come here. Okay. So they fit inside the case. Which is, I think, so cool because, I mean, what if you want to color coordinate? So you get purple, rose quartz, onyx. Come on. I see so many people asking for onyx in shows lately. I'm like, got popular. It's a pretty easy stone to mimic. So this looks like some type of opal. I'm not sure though. Super cool. Maybe even abalone. I'm not sure. Come back here. And then you get this one. So one side is faceted on these and the other side is smooth as well. So you get like a bunch of different choices. So that comes with this really nice 925 Omega, small micro Omega, I would call it. I can call it whatever I want. Let's see. It's got a little, I want to put it back together the right way. It's just hard for me with doing it through the camera here. Okay. Hit the light a couple times. Accidentally. Man, you know, my mom should have warned me about all this stuff. Like, oh, your grandma had arthritis and I have arthritis. Oh, you mean I might be getting arthritis? My mom, she's starting to get these bumps where the tips of your fingers will turn all the way over at the first joint, right? You can see it starting to happen to me on that finger. Or my kid is like, is that going to happen to me? I said, I only think it happens to the girls. Hopefully. I said, no, that'll never happen to you. But my grandma used to say she accidentally had the window come down because the old windows in here had the weights in them, and they would slam down. And she said she got slammed on the fingers, and I'm like, and now my mom, she's got a really, really bad, it's almost like a bunion off where she's arthritic, and this is how my family rolls. She calls it her Halloween finger, which her mom thinks is hilarious. I'm like, Mom, seriously, tell me when it's time. I gotta come get you. Okay, this is really heavily patinaed. And I tested it as sterling. That's a nice necklace. Yeah. I gotta turn up the radiator. It's kind of cooking me on the one side. Yeah, I don't want to put like all the chains out here, but here's a nice snake chain. Those are so nice. Then, I can actually see better through the camera. Look how dark that one is. That would just be fun to polish, to see it come back to its former glory. I've seen people lately wearing things that are so highly patinaed like this to the point where they're black, and they don't want to take the patina off. They don't want to take the tarnish off. I'm like, oh, that's kind of extreme. I can appreciate a little tarnish, especially like on a really nice old coin, but when it turns black, it just kind of looks, I don't know. That's just my own opinion. People can do what they want, as long as they're happy and don't hurt anybody. Okay, so this one is like, it's 95. I gotta find the mark. 95 China. So it's got to be like a gold overlay on that one. It's light. Okay. What are you? Oh, this is so cute. This is totally adorable. Even though I'm adult, yes, I have a teddy bear, and it kind of looks like this one, but this is probably for like a kid. So cute. Moves around. Okay. Here's a nice ropish style chain. I've seen these chains a lot with springiness in them, but I don't think I have any like that. 95, highly patinaed. When I was a kid, we didn't call them patinaed, we called them tarnished. But so nice. This is a big box chain. You don't get them at the big box stores. That's a big one. And then let's see. Just kind of a regular chain. Like I said, I've got so many chains. Everybody dumped their chain inventory, I guess. They were done. This is kind of like, it can move, but it's almost fixed because it's so hard to move. I don't know if it came off a crucifix or I'm a crucifix. I don't know if it came off a rosary, but it is what it is. I have a whole bunch of rosaries that I haven't gone through and checked for sterling, but yeah, I don't know. That's going to be a big project. Why aren't you coming off? First one to come off gets shown. Yikes. Sorry. You know how it is. All of a sudden they weren't tangled and then they're tangled. I always just go for the clasp. Easiest way to get them untangled, I think. Oh, man. Okay, here we go. So, it's kind of a chain. I love these old lobster clasps. Come on now. There you go. That's pretty long. Nice. Let's see if I can get these guys untangled. Oh, great. Perfect. Okay, so here's one. That's the omega. Thin omega. And then this one, this is the pendant. 95, and then this was the, I'll put it back on the chain. So this one just clips on. Okay. Oh, might as well show this. So this is pretty cool. It's on the box. $9.25, and these are pierced. These would just come in the box like they are. I think they're supposed to either be shell or emulate shell. Either way, they're gorgeous. That's one of my favorite tones of blue. But what am I at? 50, oh, only 15 minutes. Yay. So this goes in the middle. I've got a bunch of rings that I'm starting to collect as I go along, and pendants. I might as well show this one. This is this little slider pendant. Put that in the tray. Here's a P in marcasite. Is it missing a marcasite? Dang it. I think that's the way it's supposed to be, because if you go all the way down, you can see there's like a little fleck here, a little fleck here, and a little fleck here. I think it's supposed to be that way to accent. So you decide that can go in there. I do have some pretty cool rings in here though. Look at, guessing that's green turquoise old pawn. I do have a straightening tool for the rings, so I'm going to go through the rings. I'll show those in another video, but I'm going to go through and check all these, test for sterling, and straighten the shanks if they have got issues, because I've got the tools here to do that. Then I've also got a pile over here of turquoise that needs testing, sterling that needs testing, and then there's a whole bunch more still in the front room. So I'm going to be a little short on this one, and then yeah, I mean there's some nice turquoise, but there were 2 belt buckles. I tested them, and I was just like, no, like this one looks like it's on a liquid silver chain to me, with the beads in the middle. Let's just call this, unless you want me to test it, go back and say, test it, Lori. I'm just going to add this one in, and then let's take a look at this one. So what is this? Is this? So this is to say 925 to you, QT, paperclip. I would guess. I mean, it kind of feels like turquoise to me, but not the turquoise expert. Let's add that one in, and then let's see. There's a lot of turquoise on this. It looks like someone might have. I'm not sure what they did with this one. It's like super long, and you can, I'm not sure how you're supposed to wear it, because the 2 sides are different, but, oh, here's a clasp. That'll give us a little insight. So let's mark 925, and then a bunch of different turquoise. So I'm going to say, yeah, it would go like that. So let's add that in as well. This one, I don't like stretch bracelets, not going to lie. And I'm going to test this. Somebody might have just taken some nuggets and made this, but I don't see any marking on this for, oh wait, or maybe I do. Let me look at it. Yep, it's 925. So I'm going to put this in here as well. And I think that is it for this lot. And then join me again at the same time, and we'll go through more sterling, but this is going to be 1 tray. There's some cool stuff coming up, some quite valuable stuff too, some nice old inlay pieces that I think you'll like. I've got a lot of testing to do on pieces like this, that I'm pretty sure is sterling, but I've been tricked a couple times, and I don't want to be tricked on a lot that I'm selling to somebody else. So, thanks.